Hello friends! In today's video, we bring you the story of an incredible wartime discovery, the recovery of a legendary World War II tank from the bottom of a river. Get comfortable. Let's begin. The story of this tank was shared by locals from the village of Paboyne, who recalled how a Sherman tank from the 6th Tank Army of the 1st Ukrainian Front, commanded by General Vatutin, met its fate during the Battle of Korsun-Shevchenkovsky in February 1944. For unknown reasons, the Sherman ended up on the frozen river Gniloy-Tikich. The crew was incomplete. Only 4 men, led by 19-year-old Lieutenant Alexei Morozov. 3 of the men didn't even have soldier's ID books, as they had been recently conscripted from newly liberated territory. The Germans were expecting an attack and had prepared well. A camouflaged, self-propelled gun had been hidden inside a farmhouse, its barrel poking through a broken window. As the Sherman approached to within 200 meters, the first shot crippled the left track. The second armor-piercing round tore through the turret, knocking it off. 3 crew members were killed instantly. The driver, wounded in thigh, managed to crawl to a nearby house, but was found and executed by the Germans the next day. Discovery and recovery of the tank. In the summer of 1998, during a search operation in Zhaskiv district, Cherkasky region in Ukraine, the Sherman was found at a depth of 4 meters in the Gniloy-Tikich river. Archival research revealed that Sherman tanks had been supplied to the Soviet Union under the Land-Lease Act, arriving via the North Sea route through Murmansk. Out of nearly 48,000 Shermans produced during the war, over 2,000 were delivered to the USSR. This particular tank was the only known Sherman to have fought in combat and been recovered in such preserved condition between the Kolat Peninsula and the North Caucasus. The actual recovery began only in September 2004. Military engineers brought in mass 537 tank transporter and a T-54 base recovery vehicle with a winch. The tank lay about 70 meters from shore, turret detached and lying on its side nearby. Searchers feared that the cannon might still be loaded. They removed the turret and washed it out with a firehouse and discovered, to their alarm, a live shell still lodged in the barrel. Military sappers considered detonating the turret on site, but the team insisted on preserving the tank whole. In an extremely dangerous operation, they unscrewed the fuse and extracted the shell. A 75mm American high-explosive round in perfect condition. Final stages of the recovery. To dislodge the tank from the riverbed, a fire truck was brought in to wash away the case of silt. The first attempt, attaching cables to the front towing hooks, caused the cables to snap under pressure. The team then fed a cable through the driver's hatch and turret opening. Eventually, the tank was pulled close to the shore, but became stuck against the roots of a large tree. The winch failed again. So they anchored the mass 537 to another tree 50 meters away, and after 10 minutes of straining, the Sherman finally rolled onto a dry land, tipping up on its side before righting itself. Once cleaned, the tank was identified as a 1942 Sherman model. Remains of the crew, machine gun casings, and 4 artillery shells were found nearby. The Sherman was loaded onto a flatbed truck and sent to a tank repair plant in Kiev, where it was carefully cleaned, the broken track repaired, and the turret reattached. In a formal ceremony, The restored tank was handed over to the Central Museum of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Today, General Sherman is displayed at the observation platform of the National Defense Academy. That's all for today, friends. If you'd like to support our channel and help us make more videos like this one, feel free to send a super thanks of any amount or become a sponsor for just $1 using the link in the description. Good luck to everyone!